It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Seattle. It's the Saints and the Seahawks under the lights on Sunday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up tonight, as we close another Sunday of football, we have a fantastic matchup for you between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today and where they could be playing in 2 weeks. It's going to be a game-long challenge, no question, to keep the focus on the right here and the right now. Once you've got a win iced away, well, then you can start entertaining those Super Bowl thoughts and those Super Bowl realities.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Now we're on the counter. And this one does not go far. It's a gain of 3 after the... Still 3rd and 8 to work with. Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Look into the air here. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. No return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's dropped at the 37 after pushing this forward a bit. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready, go. Go.
Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Saints will get set to take over. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 34. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes the hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's...
And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown! The Saints go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Running back sent in motion. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
38 yards on the play. 1st down. Here we go. Take off.
Working inside the red zone. Hauled in left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 3 now. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they come away with some points. Plowing up the middle. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They send the tight end in motion. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game. These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Another carry for him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw here on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one falls falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Here he is to throw on second down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They kick the running back in motion. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. And it's the Saints facing a 3rd and 6. Pass play coming here. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Complete beyond the marker. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. We have a timeout here, second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now, it's 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Throwing off the play fake here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully. Not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Throwing now on 1st down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Hand off to the back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. He'll throw it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly.
Motioning left is their running back. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now.
Another try following the sack. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 27.
A lot of them may make it look automatic.
The give here on 2nd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Cut out left. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw now. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. They'll throw it again. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the Saints' 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey, hey.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16.
At the 16-yard
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 16. It's inside the 10. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after an all right game. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks still have a lot of work to do. Difference now. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here's the handoff. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Again, the ball carrier.
1st and 10 from the 41.
41. A gain of 14 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Back to the well again. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's brought down for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. It is cut left side. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. On the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints. 4th quarter lead. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. So it's a win for the Saints. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Seattle.